I love everything about my wife, but one day, while she was texting in the car, she didn't notice me watching, and that one moment destroyed everything I believed in. The car was still moving when I saw it. Her phone tilted slightly toward the window. A reflex, muscle memory. The kind people develop when they're hiding something that breathes. I wasn't supposed to be looking. I was supposed to be driving. Traffic hummed. The city exhaled. Red light, green, red again. She smiled. Not the polite smile she gave waiters. Not the tired smile she saved for me after long days. This one was soft, private, practiced. Her thumb hovered, typed, paused, deleted, typed again. I caught 3 words before she locked the screen. I miss you. That was it. 3 words. Clean, efficient, surgical. They didn't land all at once. They arrived slowly, like cold water finding the lowest point of my spine. I didn't turn my head, didn't breathe differently, didn't ask a question that would betray how violently my internal organs had rearranged themselves. I watched her reflection instead. Her jaw relaxed. Her shoulders softened. She was somewhere else. Not with me. Not in the car. Not in the life we had assembled brick by brick, promise by promise. The light turned green. I pressed the accelerator. Inside my skull, something ancient woke up. Not anger. Not yet. Something quieter. Something that knows how to wait. I told myself it was nothing. 3 words could mean anything. Friends miss each other. Family does. Old classmates, co-workers. I built excuses with the same care I used to build our future. Carefully, lovingly, deliberately. That night, she kissed me before bed. Longer than usual. Guilt, my mind whispered. Or affection. Or habit. I let her believe I believed. But the silence inside me had shifted. She started guarding her phone like it was a second pulse. Face down on tables. Muted at night. Bathroom trips grew longer. She laughed at messages she never shared. And I became a collector of moments, of micro-expressions, of the way her pupils dilated when a certain name appeared on her screen. I never asked who it was. Questions alert prey. Instead, I remembered dates, times, patterns. Tuesday afternoons, she worked late. Thursday morning, she was suddenly energetic. I loved everything about my wife. That was the problem. I loved the way she folded towels, the way she corrected my grammar gently, the way she touched my wrist when she wanted reassurance. Love doesn't blind you, it sharpens you. And slowly, painfully, I realized I wasn't sharpening anymore. I was being dulled by lies that wore the perfume I bought her. I didn't confront her. I calibrated. I learned the weight of her phone when she left it charging. Memorized the rhythm of her passcode through reflection alone. I requested phone records under the guise of a billing error. Downloaded backups she forgot existed. Names blurred together until one didn't. A number without a contact name. Repeated. Persistent. Too intimate to be accidental. I followed nothing directly. I followed shadows. A lunch receipt for 2 when she claimed she ate alone. A hotel loyalty email archived but not deleted. I never raised my voice. Never accused. Never slipped. Outwardly, I was the husband she trusted. Inwardly, I was mapping a collapse. Every piece fit. Too perfectly. But still, I waited. Truth demands confirmation. I watched her sleep beside me, her breathing calm, unaware that I had already stepped out of the marriage emotionally. I wasn't angry. Anger is loud. I was precise. The proof arrived on a Tuesday. A message she forgot to erase from the cloud. A photo. Her reflection in a hotel mirror. Someone else's hand on her waist. Not hidden. Not ashamed. I didn't confront her immediately. I printed the image. Placed it in an envelope. That evening, I set it between us on the table. No words. She opened it. Her face collapsed inward, like a structure finally acknowledging gravity. I can explain, she said. I nodded. Don't, I replied. She cried. I observed. Her tears weren't for me. They were for the life she miscalculated. I didn't yell. I told her I already knew everything. How long, how often, how careless she'd become. I handed her a second envelope. Divorce papers. Her voice broke. Mine didn't. I loved you, she whispered. I loved you more, I said. That's why this ends now. She begged. I stood. Power doesn't shout. It leaves. I live alone now. The house is quieter, cleaner. I don't check her social media. I don't wonder if she's happy. Curiosity is a privilege she lost. Sometimes I remember the man I was before the car ride, before 3 words rewired my spine. He was softer. I am not, and I've never felt more honest. Silence screams first. The house was empty, yet her presence was embedded in the walls. Every room remembered her voice. Every object held the shape of her hands. I changed nothing, on purpose. Her favorite mug was still in the cupboard. Her shampoo still sat in the bathroom. The empty space on her side of the bed, where she used to sleep, still demanded disorder. I didn't clean anything, because I didn't want cleanliness. I wanted the truth to rot. She kept messaging me, first long messages, then shorter ones, then just one word. Please. I didn't reply to a single one. Silence isn't punishment. It's a mirror, and I wanted her to see herself. A few days later, she came back. Unannounced, uninvited, she stood at the door like a misplaced thing asking to be returned. Her eyes were swollen, her face exhausted, but hope was still alive. Can we talk? She asked. I didn't open the door fully. We already have, I said. There was no warmth in my voice. She tried to look inside, as if measuring the house and me again. It's over, she said quickly. I left him. I didn't smile. Smiles require energy. I know, I said. She froze. How? I opened the door just enough to stand in front of her. Because he called me, I said. Last night. It was a lie. But a lie placed correctly. Cuts deeper than truth. The color drained from her face. What did he say? Her voice cracked. I shrugged. That you used the same words on him. That you once used on me. She started trembling. She wasn't defending herself anymore. She was trying to save her reflection. I made a mistake, she said. But I'm not a bad person. I rested my hand on the doorframe. That's the difference you'll never understand, I said. A mistake is an accident. A choice is character. I closed the door. Slowly, carefully, like placing something back on a shelf. Forever. Weeks later, the truth leaked out. Among friends, among family. She tried to rewrite the story. Sometimes she said I was cold. Sometimes she said I was absent. I said nothing. Silence. Doesn't argue. It waits. And eventually, it wins.